10 seconds to go. What a run. What an absolute beast team we have constructed here in Utah. And for the third time in 4 years, your Utah Yeti are Stanley Cup champions. Dynasty! Dynasty in Utah. I want to thank everybody. I want to thank all the fans. I want to thank all the players. We did it. All right, Utah, we are back as Stanley Cup champions, as a dynasty, baby. We got it done, defeating the Detroit Red Wings in game number 6 of the Year 8 playoffs, and it is official. Your Utah Yetis are a dynasty. Couldn't get it done in back-to-back-to-back, but 3 in 4 years is pretty good. Also, the storylines, man. I couldn't have scripted this playoff run any better. Chase Davison and the Minnesota Wild. If you remember, we acquired the first overall pick to select Jared Vesey back in year 3 or 2 from the Minnesota Wild. We end up beating them in round 1. Bear Ernie, disgruntled in Ottawa, ends up coming to our division. The second best player in the league. That's right, Jared Vesey's number 1. We fall down 3-1 against the Winnipeg Jets, but we march back, no thanks to the referees, and beat them in Game 7. The Calgary Flames, we had a chance to sign both Pavel Mintyukov and Austin Matthews, but myself with Pavel Mintyukov and the Twitch scouts with Austin Matthews, we thought better of it. We went with 2 other players. They both end up going to Calgary. We defeat them in 6 games to have the Detroit Red Wings in the final, our third original 6 team that we faced in the final, by the way. The Rangers, the Montreal Canadiens, and Detroit. And with Quinn Hughes and Patrick Laine, we get by them as well in 6 games to give ourselves that 3rd Stanley Cup in 4 years. Utah, what else is there to do? I read your comments. Johnny, we got to see the rest of Jared Vesey's career. I want to see how many Stanley Cups you can win. I mean, as the GM, I want to go out on a high note, right? I feel like my job is done with the Utah Yeti, but what the fan base wants, the fan base gets. You want to see the rest of Jared Vesey's career? Well, then let's get it done. 1 year at a time. Let's start up year number 9. So in this video, so much to do, right? Obviously, we are celebrating as Stanley Cup champions. In fact, we'll do that right now. We'll do a little bit of a summary of the playoff run, just because we ended it after the celebration. So in the playoffs, Jared Vesey, not too many goals this year, right? Only 12 goals for him in the playoffs. I mean, 19 in 21, 18 in 25, 16 in 19, 12 in 24. So half the amount of goals for the amount of games that he played, but his point totals were still up there. So definitely kind of turned into more of a playmaker, but 4 of those 12 goals were game winners, and you remember the overtime one against, was it Winnipeg or Minnesota? Vishnevsky had the assist. Vesey still won the Conn Smythe, still did his job. Logan Cooley, not far behind, man, 26 points, 11 goals. See what I mean, man? Cooley scored some goals this season as well, and he showed up big in the finals. Ladislav Sivan. Now, he got the 2 X Factors. Are we going to see some growth out of this guy? Will he jump up to 87? Will he get more X Factors? Ooh, I can't wait to the offseason. I can't wait till the draft where I can jump into the contracts to see what these guys, if they grew or not. Raimo Curry, the funny thing about Raimo Curry, he doesn't really score goals, but when he does score and it's an overtime goal, it happened in year 8, it happened in year 6, and in year 5. When this guy creates an overtime goal, we go on to win the Stanley Cup. Thank you, Raimo Curry. Andrei Vishnevsky might have just had one of the single greatest rookie seasons in the history of the NHL. First off, 56 points in 79 games played, 30 goals. Now, you can say what you want about the point totals not being that special, right? Playoff stats, though. 18 points in 24 games played, 8 goals, 2 game winners. He also had 2 assists to overtime goals, finding Jared Vesey and finding Theo Lindstein there in the final against the Detroit Red Wings. Andrei Vishnevsky had one of the, like I said, greatest rookie seasons of all time. Matthew Nyes, great depth for us, an 88 overall, switching up from the second line, third line, on the first line power play, taking off the first line power play. Those options really helped us out. Look at his shooting percentage at 20.9%. Boris Nabokov taking out Dickinson against the, against the Calgary Flames. Nornan in there, Tukinen in there, Capo Caco. Greg Oat had to play in the first line when Cooley went down with an injury. I mean, there's not much more I can say about these guys. I love all of these players. And in the step-back year, the young guns stepped up. Oh, baby. Andreas Kurtz. Only one goal scored for Andreas Kurtz, but it was a game winner. 18 points plus 5. Lindstein and Faber did a great job. Lindstein was a goal-scoring machine. 2 game winners for Lindstein, including the overtime winner there. That was massive. Valaket, he shut it down. And Kesselring and Hellison, don't overlook these guys. This is why I've kept them on this team. Goaltenders, we tried to run with Donovan Hines. He just wasn't ready to go just yet. Thatcher Demko. Perhaps the greatest trade deadline acquisition I've ever made in any of my GM modes. This guy came in and stole the show. Might have even won the... no, he didn't win the Conn Smythe, right? Because we saw Jared Vesey holding the Conn Smythe. But he had Conn Smythe type numbers. 12 wins. Just, I guess maybe not the 16 wins because of Donovan Hines in the first round against Minnesota, but Thatcher Demko did a great job. So I want to thank all of the Utah Yeti players. You guys were absolutely fantastic for us. Whew. That is step 1. Step 2, pending free agents. Now, I mentioned this. I wasn't 100% serious, but if the Chicago Blackhawks cannot sign Connor Bedard, do we go out there and offer him 4 first-round picks, basically offer sheeting Connor Bedard for the rest of this Stanley Cup window, because we saved money on certain players? Go out there and pay this guy and just make the next 6 years just be magical with Bedard and Vesey and whoo, that's why I saved up all that money. The problem with a guy like Bedard is, what is Vishnevsky going to ask for? Do you have to say goodbye to Matthew Nyes then? You know, like, it's definitely a big question mark. It would make our team much better. We'll have to see what our team looks like when we get to free agency, and we got to see if he actually is available. And last but not least, we're going to get to see this in a matter of moments here, the draft lottery. I mean, we might be a team that wins the Stanley Cup only to then win the draft lottery and get the first overall pick. Could you imagine? Now, we traded Jacob Chikrin to the Buffalo Sabres. Last year, they said they were a buyer. It's not my fault. They said they were a buyer. We traded them Jacob Chikrin, who is a proven defenseman. They end up being the worst or the second worst team in the NHL this season, getting themselves 69 points, which means that at worst, we have ourselves a top 4 pick, right? So, oh my God, man. Draft lottery win after a Stanley Cup win. I mean, the gifts, they just keep on giving. And the draft class, right? So I don't know much about the first overall pick. I can save my interview for that. But Gordy Cummins, let's say the high end of things, it's a right-wing franchise playmaker, right-wing franchise sniper. Definitely be good. I could find a spot for him on our team. Sivan and Nornan. They might have to take a back seat if he's that good. If he's on the low end, medium elites, high 70s, maybe 80 overall, again, playmaker, sniper. And then you have all these defensemen, and I still don't know what would be the best shot here, right? Because our blue line is basically taken care of with Kurtz and Valaket and Faber and Lindstein. The forward core is always changing. I don't know. I do not know what I want to do. So in this video, we are going to take care of the offseason. We are going to take care of Connor Bedard in free agency, and we are going to take care of the draft lottery and where that draft pick goes, all right? So it's going to be a wild offseason. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. The NHL draft lottery of 2032, where the Buffalo Sabres end up winning it. Come on, man. I'll give you guys the chat. All right, here we go. All right, so no movement. That's what we want. Actually, movement into the 12th pick is fine. So if this moves, that's fine. 16, Nashville. 15, Colorado. 14, Seattle. No movement yet. 13, Vancouver. Now, if there's any movement, they will surpass us, so just keep it boring. 12, Ottawa. Ottawa does not win. Man, it was Swayman. They still missed the playoffs. 11, the LA Kings. 10, the Columbus Blue Jackets. No movement, ladies and gentlemen. This is too much. There's no way the hockey gods are going to do this for me. Number 9, the St. Louis Blues. Number 8, the Philadelphia Flyers. No movement whatsoever. Number 7, the Pittsburgh Penguins. Okay, we are cooking now. We are absolutely cooking now. Number 6, the New York Rangers. We are cooking now. All right, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on, baby. No movement whatsoever just yet. Number 5, the Tampa Bay Lightning. No movement whatsoever. So what? If 3 and 4 won, this could be me. If 3-4 won, this could be me. This could be the Utah Yeti from the Buffalo Sabres at number 4. Number 4, the Edmonton Oilers move from 3 to 4. So that means we've either, hang on, that we could still win. So we could be at 1, we could be at 2, we could be at any position right here. Okay, so we got ourselves a top 3 pick, guaranteed. Did we win the draft lottery? Number 3, the Utah Yeti via the Buffalo Sabres. We did not get the first overall pick, but a top 3. We didn't move back 2. I'll take that. We only moved back 1. Third overall pick after winning a Stanley Cup. And that means the winner of the 2032 draft lottery goes to the San Jose Sharks, the worst team in the NHL. They stay right there. They get themselves the draft lottery again, man. San Jose. I think they drafted Nathaniel Chiodo in year number 2 first overall. Jeez, these teams do not know how to turn them around when they get themselves draft lottery selections. Draft interviews. Oh my God. Yeah, I can't believe I'm doing this. This is weird. I gotta read this. All right, so Gordy Cummins. Let's do an interview. Interview player. This is so weird. Thank you so much for meeting me for an interview. I'm excited at the potential of being drafted by your team. What do I do? I just gotta figure out the personality. There you go. Let's talk about the type of person you are. Sure, that works for me. Let's chat about what type of person I am. That's so fucking bad. Personality. How would you describe your personality, Gordy? I don't tend to get very bent out of shape about anything, and I am very loyal. I think I have a well-rounded personality. He's very loyal. Okay. New topic here. Let's talk about something else. I'm more than happy to chat about something else. Play style. I think we should talk about your style of play. Good Lord, man. EA, these interviews. No wonder I skip them every time. Readiness. Are you ready to play in the NHL? Gordy, I feel I am ready to make an impact in the NHL right now. Okay. And give me your play style as well. There you go. I got one question left. Holy crap, man. My shot is my best asset. So he's a sniper probably. And I like to use it as much as possible. I put the puck in the net. All right. Cool. Is that it now? I guess our time is up. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God, EA Sports. You've got to do a better job about that. I like the idea if you haven't scouted a certain player and you realize that, oh, I would maybe like to select that player. There's a last-minute scouting that you can do. But fuck me, man. There you go. All right, so I didn't even figure out his potential. Sean Couturier, NHL ready. Oh, I don't know. I don't know how good he is. Oh, man, that's brutal. Brutal. So bad, man. So bad. All right, so here we are. We got a lot of fun things we can do. First up, the awards. All right, where are these awards going? Jared Vesey, was he in the running for the award this year? I don't even think he was, right? The awards, no, he wasn't, because it was the Winnipeg Jet team. Their whole line was basically the Hart or the Ted Lindsay. It's gonna have to be Bear Ernie or what's his name, Kyle Connor winning everything, right? So the Stanley Cup goes to the Utah Yeti, 3rd time in 4 years. That President's Trophy curse, man. We won it oh my God, the President's Trophy curse. It's brutal. Individual awards, yeah. Art Ross goes to Kyle Connor. There it is. Hart Memorial goes to Kyle Connor. It's just overpowered. James Norris goes to Quinn Hughes. Quinn Hughes. We gave up on a Norris Trophy winner and we're still a dynasty. Oh, what about Quinn Hughes now? Lady Bing goes to Kyle Connor. Calder Memorial goes to Andre Vishnev. What a rookie season for this guy. Vishy, buddy. Vishy, nice job. Way to go. Conn Smythe goes to Jared Vesey, 2nd time in 3 years. Yeah, Robertson and Cooley destroyed a 4-year run there. It'd have been great. Vezina Trophy goes to Kachuk. Yep. William M. Jennings. I wonder why. This guy, the Presidents, they won everything. Thank the hockey gods. Gordon Lynch is not having anything more bad things happen to him. Any more bad things happening to him. It's Iorio. All right. Gordon Lynch avoids it. Thank God. Jack Adams goes to Boynton. Frank J. Selke goes to Jack Hughes. Ted Lindsay goes to Kyle Connor. Maurice Richard for the 3rd year in a row. Jared Vesey. Let's go, Vesh. Damn you. Damn you. They broke it up. Bear Ernie changed the entire dynamics of the awards by moving to Winnipeg, man. Vesey could have had it again. Vesey could have had it all over again. But no, this time not so lucky. All right. So the awards are good. Exactly where I want them to be. All right, now here's where it gets fun, ladies and gentlemen. Your Year 8 Utah Yeti. After that season, I'm really interested in our depth, right? Our top line should all be the same. But Sivan, Nornin, Vishnevsky, is there anyone else? Nornin? Yeah, those 3. Those are the major 3. Oh, and Hines, of course. Hines, yeah, the big one. In net, how much did Hines grow by? Do we need to get another goaltender this year? Because I'm looking at what Thatcher Demko did for us. I don't want to make that mistake. Next year, we can absolutely win a Stanley Cup. Goaltenders. All right, so Thatcher Demko is an 84 overall. Do we bring him back on an extension? Next year, I have $28 million of cap space. Ugh. You know what? I mean, at some point, this guy's going to begin to drop off. Do we want to wait to see what kind of goaltender is available in free agency and go for somebody maybe a little bit better, right? Because that could be the difference from us winning the Stanley Cup for next season, goaltending. So Thatcher Demko dropped to an 84. What about Hines? Hines up to an 81. So I can say this. I think if we went with Demko again, he would be legitimately the backup goaltender for next season. I think Hines is going to be better than Demko will be at the start of next year's playoff run. Hines will probably grow to 83, 84, 85, while Demko might drop off to 83, 82. So we'll wait on Hines, but maybe a goaltender in free agency, okay? In the system. All right. Defenseman. Let's see. We got Andreas Kurtz, 90. Did that high elite? Oh my God, Andreas Kurtz. So he's a legit 91 overall. Andreas Kurtz with high elite. It's kind of like Cooley. Remember, Cooley got his high elite right there at the end when he was like 25, 26 as well. All right, so that should lock in nicely. Lindstein up to an 87. Oh my God, Lindstein. 87. Valaket dropped off to an 87. That's all right. Valaket, as long as he stays right there, locks in, I'm fine with that. All right, Valaket's not getting any points. Lindstein got a lot of points. Favor, 86. Very good. All right, Kesselring and Hellison. Any of my young guns growing? 7. None of these guys, man. None of them are growing. I don't know what it is, but none of these guys are growing down there. What about, hang on a second. What about the guys I haven't signed just yet? Fawcett, 71 overall, 21 years of age. Are we getting Quincy Fawcett time next season? I mean, this is the team, though. I don't even have space for any of these defensemen. I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh, my God. It's just, I'm suffocated by success. You know, it's one of those good problems. Right wingers, well, I don't know. I completely got it wrong. I thought to myself, geez, my top guys are basically capped off of where they're going to go. Kurtz and Vesey both reach high franchise. Can he get better than 94 overall? Holy crap, Vesey. All right, well, let's keep on playing him. Raimo Curry. Yeah, Raimo Curry is an 88 overall. Looks like he's capped off. Norn and grew to an 87. Did he get X Factors, please? Oh, but it's no passing X Factor. He got wheels and spinorama. I need like a passing X Factor, man. Okay, well, it's still good. It's still good. Fucking Logan Cooley teaching everybody on the team spinorama. Capo Caco, Bowl, yeah, in the system. Vetero, yeah. Well, that's really good news there. Left wingers, Matthew Nyes doesn't want an extension. What do we do with Matthew Nyes? Because I think he's, oh my God, Vishnevsky's an 87 overall. Yeah, Vishnevsky's the second line with Sivan and Nornan next year. So are we signing Nyes for a third line? I mean, we have the money to do it. You know, we're an all-star team. Nabokov at 82. That's great. Rosen, Zadorov, Shirokov, medium elite, 73 overall. Oh my God. All these guys got to get ice time as well. Jeez. And then the center core, Cooley, Sivan, an 88 overall. Let's go. Oh my God. We need passing X factors on that second line. Sivan has got 5 X factors. Dear Lord. He picked up It's Tricky and Beauty Backhand. All right, I need some passing X factors. See, now I got a problem. Vishnevsky and Sivan are shooters, and I got Nornan, who's got a shooter as well. I need a passer for the second line. Raimo Curry back to the no, he doesn't have, oh jeez, this is a weird team. And then Gregor, whoa, Karkner grew to an 80. No wonder he asked for so much money. Karkner grew to an 80. Yep. Karkner grew to an 80 as well, and Tukinen's at an 80 overall also. All right. Okay, so yeah, that's a pretty damn good team. I want to see what the chemistry looks like for next year. Okay. So we just won the Stanley Cup. All of our young guns got better, got X Factors, their overall got better. I got the exact same team that just won and had the best regular season that I've had in 8 years and won the Stanley Cup. And now I have the 3rd overall pick. What in the hell do I do? So, YouTube, I am going to talk it over with my scouts. I'll be right back. Okay, so I talked it over with the Twitch scouts and the YouTube scouts. It seems like we are divided. Everybody wants me to go after Connor Bedard, try to make the team just OP. Don't know if he's going to be available in free agency, and also I don't know if it fits with the groove of this team. I'm going to have to really overpay just to get him for 1 year and then extend. But then what does Bedard do? Does he play first line time? Where's Cooley go then? Is Cooley on that first line? Where does Curry go then? This is a team that's won 3 Stanley Cups in 4 years. I don't think Bedard is the way to go. Although, I can offer some contract extensions, and that is exactly what I want to do right now. Now, Thatcher Demko, I'm thinking about it because I do want a goalie, but I think this guy's going to drop off. So we're going to wait on Thatcher Demko, all right? Defensively, I got everyone signed, and I want to bring back my depth pieces. But these are pieces that we can absolutely upgrade at the trade deadline or just over the course of the year. All right, these guys worked out very well for us. I want to bring them back. 2.750 for 1 year for Kesselring. There it is. And Hellison, exact same thing. A 1-year deal, a 2.050. It is a little bit expensive, but these guys just work out, and they actually played in the playoffs for us. So I want to get them locked in. I want to make sure that I have these injury players just in case, all right? Right wingers. All right, so Capo Caco, I want to bring back for the 4th line right wing. He works out on there. It's no problem. So I'll bring him back for 2.850 for 1 year. Bull, we don't, this is a guy we picked up in free agency last season. He doesn't kill off any penalties. Now, it's actually pretty good, the individual stats. But because he doesn't fit chemistry-wise and because he doesn't kill penalties, I like my bottom 6, so I'm actually not going to sign that guy. Demick, no, not going to do anything there. Left wingers. Now, Matthew Knies. This was the hot topic. Do we bring him back? Now, he's lost his second-line left wing position to Vishnevsky, but I really like Matthew Knies. First off, he's got X factor, so he's going to help out with the chemistry. Second, he's got chemistry. He loves every line with this head coach, even the 4th line, which is about 60%. But I can put him on the 1st, the 2nd, or the 3rd line. He can play the left wing and the right wing. And when I think about my 3rd line for next year, it's got Boris Nabokov on the left wing. It's got Karkner down the middle. That's a two-way. That's a center play. That's a two-way left wing. That's a center playmaker in Karkner. I could either go with a sniper, but you know what? Matthew Knies does shoot the puck as a power forward. Matthew Knies is where we're going to spend some money. So right now we have a 5-year window with the rest of this team. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to sign Matthew Knies to a 5-year extension. That should take him up till, what, 34, 35 years of age? We can get the most out of Matthew Knies right now, and if we need to trade him when it's time to sign Vishnevsky in 2 years, 3 years, we can do that. But a guy like Matthew Knies is one of the reasons why we sim so well. Having that depth for the real-time sim, I'm bringing him back, all right? So 5 years, but we're going to do some voodoo here and try to get him on a team-friendly contract, all right, while also making sure that we pay him. So I'm going to give him 5 times 7.250. I understand that's a lot of money for a 3rd liner, but I'm paying my 2nd liner is like 1.5 million. I'm paying my 1st liner 3.5 million, right? The window is right now. We got a 5-year 5-year window, I'm all right with overpaying where we have to fill up the rest of the team. Matthew Knies has proven that he simulates well with this team. He fits anywhere. He's got X factors. I want to bring him back. All right, and those Minnesota Gophers, baby. Knies, Faber, and Cooley. 5 years, 7.250 extension. Bang to Matthew Knies. There it is. GM Superb, man, making moves here. The fans not necessarily liking that, but I'm going with it. And Noah Gregor, exact same thing. This guy, as long as he keeps that medium top 6, he can perform. 1 year at 2.750. All right, so we should still have tons of cap space available, and that's where I can spend my cap for a 5th or 6th defenseman, or we can just leave it, right? And we can take a look at the Connor Bedard situation as we get closer to it. But as of right now, those are the only changes I'm going to make, or the only extensions I'm going to make. And other than that, yeah, we are good to go. So, Utah, with the 3rd overall pick, let us head into the NHL entry draft, baby. Here we go, number 3. That looks good. Now, just for shits and giggles, just for a little bit of fun, all right? Who would want the 3rd overall pick? Nobody. Nobody has anything. It's just too much value. The trade value is just too much, and they just don't have it. So, we are going to select with our 3rd. We're not going to trade down. We're not going to do anything like that. We're going to talk this over about which players that we can select. So, let's do a little bit of a pre-summary here right now, okay? So, we got Gordy Cummins. He's probably going to go first, if not, definitely second. So, are we being left with a defender? Van de Velde, Parento, Colonis, and McCollum. Now, let's see if I jump in here and take a look. NHL ready is Van de Velde, right? Parento is 2 years away, Rob Blake. Colonos is 3 years away, no style. McCollum is a Victor Hedman, NHL ready. And then you're down into the rest of the players. So, one guy is NHL ready. Was Van de Velde NHL ready? 2 guys are NHL ready. Van de Velde and McCollum, right? Here's the problem with drafting a defenseman NHL ready. Where does he play? I don't think this defenseman makes us better. So I'd have to play him down there in the AHL or on his CHL team. Now, are you stunting his growth? Because my top 4 defensive pairings are set. Valaket and Kurtz are they're not going anywhere. And I don't need a replacement for Valaket. Faber and Lindstein. Now, I know what you guys are saying. Well, you got 2 two-way defensemen on the second line. Why not get a replacement for there? That replacement is like 4, 5, 6 years away, right? We don't need the replacement right now. So where are these guys playing right now? The 3rd line? Well, the problem with bringing in defensemen to play on the 3rd line is they're going to be pinch cycle or pinch shoot, which means I'm playing them on the 3rd line just to have negative chemistry. Like, it does seem like this is a shot or shooting ourselves in the foot just for the sake of getting a medium elite defenseman playing on the team, right? Now, the forward, Caleb Wilm, let's see. He is 3 years away, but he's a right winger. Would it be better to get a right winger that will grow and be ready to play 3, 4, 5 years? Because this guy can legitimately play in the AHL. Right? This is one of those weird problems. Gibbons, here we go. Here's another medium elite. Gibbons, left wing playmaker, 3 years away. This is a weird one. This is a weird one. So, I want to say right now to you guys, I do not condone drafting one of these defensemen. I think we're creating major problems. And unless he works chemistry-wise on the 3rd defensive pairing, which I know he won't, we're going to be running into that, Johnny, you're stunting his growth. Johnny, you're not playing him. Johnny, blah, blah, blah. As the San Jose Sharks draft Cummins. All right. Finally, they get themselves a sniper. Close quarters, one-timer, beauty backhand, and it's tricky. Take a look at that shooting category. There you go. Gordy Cummins. Okay, so offer trade. Now, I just want to see something here with the San Jose Sharks. San Jose. They have all of those medium elites. Watch, I'm going to sort by medium elites. Watch this, all right? Berkeley Catton, center left wing playmaker. Cummins, there you go, right wing sniper. Tverdovsky, was he a 2-way? Is he a 2-way? Yeah, 2-way forward center. Alfredson, 2-way forward left wing. Kuznetsov, another playmaker. Left wing playmaker. Nathaniel Chiodo, drafted 1st overall in 2025. Left wing playmaker. Oh my God. The computers really don't know what to do with all these prospects, do they? They just hold on to players and fuck, it's brutal. Okay, so Oh, we're not getting Cummings, and we got the Washington Capitals second up. So I will sim that pick. Let's see. Oh, there it is. We are not going to get the V. Van de Velde goes to the Washington Capitals. So the Vs are not meant to be. Okay, so we missed out on that player. 77 overall. So that is essentially what we could be drafting here with that other player, right? 77, 78, 79, maybe 80 overall. I don't know. Call a timeout. Okay, so let me just think this through again. All right, I have composed myself. I am listening to the Twitch and YouTube scouts. I wanted to go with Caleb Wilm. I don't think a defenseman is the way to go, but they suggested the left-wing playmaker. This is the player type that we are going to need when our current team starts to get older. We have goal scorers. We have blue liners. I need playmakers. Amrit Gibbons with the 3rd overall selection. The Utah Yetis select Amrit Gibbons from the USA West. Bang! Bang! There it is. Gibbons, left wing, 65 overall, medium elite. Let me take a look. Let me take a look here. Yeah, just average and everything. All right, so this guy, he fits in with the window. Number 89, we will see if that was the wrong call by GM Superb Man. So we traded Jacob Chikrin for, what's his first name? Amrit Gibbons. Oh, man. That selection is going to cause controversy. I want to hear what you guys have to say on YouTube. Did GM Superb Man make the right call? Edmonton Oilers, let's see, what do they get? Kolonos, oh my god, they went with that guy? They had all the medium elite players on the table. The Edmonton Oilers go after the defensive defenseman high, top 4. Oh, Edmonton, come on. The Tampa Bay Lightning, they got Brent Kang last year. They got McCollum. All right, so did GM Superb Man make the wrong call? Would we have been better off with a 77 overall medium elite 18-year-old? He looks better, definitely a stud, but where would he have played on our team this year? That's the question. Kesselring and Hellison are better, and they have better chemistry for that 3rd line, unless he's not like every other AI-generated player that comes in with pinch cycle or pitch shoot. The 3rd pairing, we'll see. We will see McCollum. So keep an eye on McCollum from the Tampa Bay Lightning, all right? Because that's a pick we could have had. The New York Rangers, Parento. All right, so I'll take that guy, yeah. Parento, defenseman, medium elite. We got Valaket. I'm not angry I missed out on that one. McCollum is a big one. Next up, the Pittsburgh Penguins. Hart again. Nah, we're good now. Are we, where was the other guy? It was Wilm, right? I'm still waiting on Wilm. All right, let's see, because some of the Twitch scouts said Wilm. Let's see where Wilm goes. Higgins goes to the... We're not taking Wilm. What the hell? St. Louis Blues. What the hell? Wilm fell to 10th overall. Columbus Blue Jackets. There he is. Right wing, power forward, medium elite. So I had a choice between a power forward, medium elite, and a playmaker, medium elite. We went with the playmaker, all right? Was that the right call? Now, we also have, like, 3 other first-rounders, right? Yeah, we got a bunch of first-rounders. So I am just going to, what's it called? Draft based on... the best potential. How many draft picks do I got? Yeah, we got 3 in the 1st, 1 in the 2nd, and 1 in the 5th. So let's just try to get the best players that we can here, okay? So sim to pick 25. Was there anyone good? Anybody? Any high elites? Medium elite, Grigorenko, right wing playmaker, going to the Vancouver Canucks. And then medium elite going, yeah, okay, I'm good. Okay. So, let's see what we got here. So, if I sort by potential, ooh, 45, Matthias Schultz. He's 20 years of age, though. Bomick, medium elite. McCammond, medium elite gem. Ooh, Solomon McCammond. That's a gem player as well. Any low elites? Low elite, Campagna. All right, so a bunch of medium elites. We might as well just take them. Yeah, Schultz, Matthias Schultz. He's going there at 45, 20 years of age. Let me see. 3 years, David Perron. Why not? I can get all 3 of these guys. Yeah, we can get them all. All right, so my clinical or surgical scouting does it again. The Utah Yeti with the 25th overall pick will select Matthias Schultz from Dell, from Germany. There it is. Let's see. Ooh, and left wing. All right, we doubled up on the playmakers. We doubled up on the playmakers. He's already 20 years of age, but he's 63 overall. All right, so we're definitely going to get one of those potential, or one of those playmakers of the future. Good. So Nornan, even though Nornan grew to an 87, remember, he locked in that medium top 6 or that low top 6. So we're thinking about the replacements eventually here. So sim to pick 31. Let's see what I got. Okay, let us select Bomick, left wing again, left wing, 2 centers. You know what? I think I'd rather go with the 2 centers. We're going to need some center core of this team. We have Karkner, we have Tukkanen, but I'm just thinking of the eventual replacement if we need to move on from Sivan or if we need to move on from Cooley. So, yeah, I'm going to take McCammon. McCammon, 18 years of age. He looks a gem. Hell yeah. The Utah Yeti with the 31st overall pick will select Solomon McCammon from the Brandon Wheat Kings. Bang! Medium elite, 49 overall, 2-way forward, center. So we will begin to grow this player down there. I'll take that. And with the last pick in the first round, I could trade down, but no, we're not going to screw over the computers. I could go for the left winger, but you know what? I want to go for the center. 6'3". He is 20 years of age already, but medium elite. Chris Winkler. Bang. There it is. How good was Chris Winkler? Hang on. All the way back here. Chris Winkler. A center grinder? Woo-wee! Winkler, all he needs to do is hit the bottom 6. I don't need anything else out of him. Just hit the bottom 6. We might have 2 grinders on this team. Let's go. That's real good. Sim to pick 64. No, I don't want to trade anything there. Okay. Gem. All right, so should I go with the Gem, Muir, Cody Muir, or should I go with Bomick at 76? Medium elite Bomick or the Gem? I think we should go with the Gem. I think we should try the Gem. Even though a low bottom, I mean, let's see some of these stats here. No weaknesses, 3 years. Cody Muir or the Gem. Bomick. The fans are saying Bomick. Hang on a second. Where is Bomick was drafted 76, so I'm going to have to take him. Yeah, we're going to either hit here. Bomick, medium elite. He is 19 years of age. Left wing, 2-way forward, 5 years. Although, could use another 2-way forward to kill penalties eventually for the replacement of Capo Caco. Yeah. All right, Bomick kind of makes sense there. And the Gem, where would he fit in? Muir, I don't know. The same thing. He's 18 years of age. Oh, jeez. I am going to take, oh man, what do I take? Do I take the Gem or do I take, what do I do? The Gem. Even if he doesn't grow, I just need him to become in the bottom 6. The medium elite, I don't need him to grow. We've had a lot of medium elites, they're not growing. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go with the Gem here, ladies and gents. All right, with the 64th overall pick, the Utah Yeti are going to select from the QMJHL Cody Muir, a Gem. I'm going with it. The Gem, baby. Oof, second round. Hang on. The Gem. What do we got? Low top 6, 61 overall. The fans are going to hate me. Although, he is a 2-way forward. Will he be able to crack the lineup? I just need him to become another Boris Nabokov, all right? If he was a Gem, will he progress and grow quickly? Oh, yeah, they're all making fun of me. They're all shitting on me right now. Let's go back to round number 2 or round number 3, was it? No, round number 2. Hang on. Let's see where he went. The guy right after. It would have been round number 3 then, yeah. All right, hang on a second. What was his name? It would have been medium elite, so hang on. It would have been medium elite anyways. There. Bomick. All right, the Ottawa Senators got him. All right, so 59 overall, 19 years of age. Bomick, yeah, I missed out on him. He went to freaking Ottawa. Say what you guys want, all right? If I have to take the blame for that one, I will. And that's our last pick. That is our last pick. No, wait, make pick. We're at our last pick. There it is. All right, and our last pick of the draft. Are we just taking a shot at a medium elite or low elite? Low top 6. Low top 6, 2-way forward. Get the biggest. McElhaney, 18 years of age. Emmerich, 6'5" defenseman. Enforcer, a real Emmerich. I don't know. Is he what? I mean, 6'5", and he's got that low elite. Hang on, 6'6", 20 years fit. That Emmerich guy, 6'5", and then what about the weight? Matthew Huberdeau. You know what? I think we should try Emmerich. Because he was up there, and he had that low elite, and he's huge. And he's got the enforcer. 6'5". I mean, that could be the enforcer to fill out the defensive pairing eventually. I'm going to go for it. I got to do it. Emmerich. Yeah. With the 160th overall pick, the Utah Yeti select a real Emmerich from the QMJHL. What is he, baby? That's one thing about winning the Stanley Cup that sucks, the draft. Oh my god. Hey, low top 6, is he an enforcer? Oh, he's a defensive defenseman, damn it. Missed. A real, what's his name? Ariel, whatever! Oh my god, they're making fun of me. They'll find something. I win 3 Stanley Cups in 4 years, and they start making fun of my damn name pronunciation. Sim entire draft, there it is. Okay. So your Utah Yeti in year number 8. Now, I know if I'm going to catch some flack for that draft pick, so be it. Man, we went from, like, what a weird draft, right? We went from possibly winning the draft lottery and getting another franchise player to getting pushed back to 3rd and not even taking a top 5 player, going off the board and getting a playmaker that's 65 overall. Kind of a weird one, right? We excited you guys just to kind of let you down, but we'll know in a few years. Okay, so went out, re-signed some of the coaches. Unfortunately, our assistant coach, he's too good now. He's going to have to be cut. Thatcher Demko. All right, so we're going to go through the re-sign stage. We have $15.8 million of cap space, right? Now, what can we do with that? Thatcher Demko. So are we going to wait on Thatcher Demko? I think we should wait on Thatcher Demko. We have the money, but if there's a better goaltender available, I'll sign him, right? Urson, backup. I'm going to cut you. Hines. All right, so Hines, he has what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hines has 7 years left. So I think you can criticize GM Superb, man, because the first year of Hines' 8-year window, he was a backup goalie making 6.250. So the fact that we won a Stanley Cup is huge, but still not managing Hines' contract the right way, especially for year number 1. But will this contract come back around for us in like the final 5 or 6 years? We'll have to wait and see. He had 45 wins. I know, but still, you know what? You're right. You made the argument right there. Stokes gonna get rid of you. Brennan gonna get rid of you. Carlton, you can sign next season. And the Tower of Tamlin, bringing you back 3 years, 2-way deal. Yep, Tower of Tam. There's our backup goalie again. Kurtz a 91, Lindstein 87, Faber, Kesselring, and Hellison all signed. Now, what in the hell am I doing with these defensemen? Honest to God, I just want to cut them. Because you can't trade them. They ain't going to work. Are these guys going to become AHL players for forever, basically? All right, so hang on a second. Who's going to play? Savard, you could be caught. You're not even that good. Westgarth, I have to sign Westgarth. These guys are ready to play. So I have to play Westgarth. Bliznak, you can play. I'm going to play Bliznak. Yeah, we're gonna cut everyone. We're going to cut everyone here. Andronov, yo, you're nothing. All right, release. Bye-bye. Get off my team. Westgarth, Bliznak, Brunstrom. Yeah, Fawcett we want to sign. Okay? Fawcett. So there are 4 defensemen that I want to start giving a new shot to. Fawcett, Brunstrom, Bliznak, Westgarth. I can even play Savars. There's 5, all right? So what are we doing with these guys? Vilain, he kind of worked out with the chemistry and such, so I'll bring Vilain back as a depth defender. All right. Henriksen and Lev Tavori and Pedersen and I don't even know, man. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to qualify them. Yeah, I'll qualify them. I'll qualify them, and I'll see if I can get, like, 7th-round picks for them or something. All right, see which ones want to come back and which ones don't. I'll just get rid of. There you go. All right, let me qualify them all, see which ones accept it, see which ones don't. And then I can just get rid of them. Right wingers. Ball, same thing. I don't want to bring this guy back. Qualifying for $2 million. No. How much money does he want? Hang on a second. He did grow. No, I just got to part ways with this guy. No, I don't want him accepting a qualifying offer. Ball, goodbye. Demick, no, don't need you. Releasing you. Fiddler, is he a grinder? No, he was a sniper from last year. We're not going to get him signed just yet. Rosen, no, off the team. Zadorov, I do like Zadorov as just a depth piece. He does work on the 3rd or 4th line. Just doesn't kill penalties, but doesn't cost us too much. Shirokov. All right, so Shirokov grew. 73 overall, 20 years of age. All right, we'll see what this guy can do. Gibbons, 65 overall playmaker. Do we want to sign our 3rd overall pick from this year? Emmerich Gibbons. Play him in the AHL. I think so. I think we gotta play him. Everyone else that we signed and played, they grew. Yeah, I'm gonna bring him up. 65 overall. That is good enough. All right. And then Schultz. Matthias Schultz, playmaker. I'm going to get you up on the team as well. Yep. Isaiah Angelitis, you're getting a nice young group of young players to play this year. Timmins. Timmins was drafted in the 7th round, a sniper. 20 years of age. Hell yeah, I'll bring you back. There you go. He can come back. All right. All these guys. So lots of left wingers on the team. And then the center core. All right. So Glass, no. Douglas, yes, we're bringing back Douglas. 3 years, 2 years. There you go. He's 32 years of age. Rempe, we're bringing you back. 2 years. Yeah, looks good. Alavara, yeah, he might grow. You never know. You never know. Get him locked up. Nordgren, 19 years of age. When did I draft this guy? In the 5th round. He's already 69. Hell yeah, you can play. Look at all these young guys. Look at all these young guys getting up here. Artukin, yep, signing you. Winkler, no. Fawcett, that's Quincy Fawcett's brother. We got to get, is his first name Dylan? Danny Fawcett, we got to get him signed. And then McCammond, I'm going to leave you scratched, okay? So that is everybody. Let's see if they do accept the contracts. I could just fly through this. V-Land didn't want back, and I got $15 million left. Rempe didn't want back. Douglas didn't want, come on, you goofs. Come on, there you go, 900K, for God's sakes. Douglas, look at these guys, man. I guess it's true, I give them no love, they're just down there in the, VLAN, you know what, VLAN, I don't need you anymore, because I have Kesselring and Hellison. I'm going to release VLAN, I'm actually glad that I didn't sign him. Alright, goaltenders, yeah, we are good, let's advance the day again. Hernandez, that is the, yeah, it's such a pain in the ass signing once, look at these guys. None of them want to resign now. Fine, you don't need to resign. None of them want to resign because they all want to move up. I have to wait till free agency to actually get them re-signed. That's fine. That is fine. All right, so everyone is signed, and we still have $15.7 million. So that is why I locked up Matthew Nyes, because the only big contract that we have coming up in the next few years is Lindstein, who might cost us a little bit, and Vishnevsky. And I have, look, I got $15 million, right? So we already did our job saving the money. And now, for the next 5 years, you got Veshy, Kurtz, Nyes, Valaket, Faber, Curry, Karkner, Sivan, Nabokov, Nornan, Tukkanen, all signed, and Donovan Hines, all right? So we saved our money. This 5-year window, it's time to start spending the money. All right, so let's advance day. Let's get to free agency. Now, the big question, is he available? Is he available? Oh, my God. Oh, for Christ's sake. Connor Bedard is available, and he wants 15.1 Why even try? Chicago's got $45 million of cap space. They have prepared for this moment. All right. So here's the shitty thing. By going for Connor Bedard, you're going to tie up all of your salary for this guy, only for him to accept it and then wait a week for him to either join the team or have them match the offer, which means that we're losing out on any potential free agents that we can sign right now. Now, when I think about this team, what free agents would we need to sign? Goaltender. Oh, my God. Kachuk from Detroit. No, I don't need that. Luukkonen and Demko. So I think getting Demko re-signed is a really good option for us, all right? We're going to need a backup goaltender, and we can even trade for another one at the trade deadline if Demko drops down, but I'm not willing to pay $13 million for a damn goalie, even for 1 year. Oh, my God. He goes to Buffalo. He gets us the 3rd overall pick. And now bring him back for the 3rd defensive pairing. It's perfect. He works on the 3rd defensive pairing. He's 87 overall still. Buffalo. I was thinking about getting a guy to play alongside of Nyes for the 3rd line. Like Nyes, Karkner, and let me see here. Nyes, Karkner, and oh, shit. All right, YouTube, this is one of the hardest free agents I've ever had. I'm contemplating ending the stream just so we can ask you guys, but we got to move forward. Connor Bedard is out. It's not going to work. I'm not going to try to make a move for Connor Bedard whatsoever. Reason being, I don't think I could get him unless I could really, really, really overpay. But they have $45 million of cap space, and I would hate it if I went for him, didn't get him, they matched the offer, and I lost out on everyone else. So that's a big no. Bedard is a hard no. Next up, and this is so hard to say no to, but we could bring back former legends. Jacob Chikrin could get signed for a 1-year, $7 million deal and play the third-line defensive pairing for us. And we could also bring back Patrick Laine. A 1-year deal, play him on the third line just for some depth goal scoring. The problem is that we're going backwards with that. We already made the trades. We ripped the Band-Aid off. I feel like I'm going back over covered ground. I don't want to go backwards. We need to move into the future. There is a left winger available that has been shit on since day number 1. The year 0 first overall pick, Junior Jansevsky, drafted by the Minnesota Wild. Now, it's a lot, but the age is perfect. Here's where it gets tough. Because Norrinen is somebody that has grown so nicely for us. And by getting Jansevsky, we're essentially moving Norrinen down into the lineup. And he's going to lose his overall. He's going to lose X factors that he just got. He's basically going to become Josh Doan 2.0, right? But imagine a first line of Vesey, Cooley, Curry. Second line, Sivan with all of his new shooting X factors, right? Vishnevsky with all of his shooting X factors. And what did I say? I needed a second line winger that can actually pass the puck. Well, Norrinen, unfortunately for him, he's got wheels and he's got spinorama. He's like a stick handler, a puck skills guy. That's not going to help out. By getting Junior Jansevsky, I might be getting +5 for the second line power play. And that pushes Norrinen down onto the third line with Matthew Knies. And those X factors may actually work together. We might get a +2, a +3 on the third line with Knies, Norrinen, and Karkner. Or even Tukinen. So you know what? This one hurts. Because I can hear the Utah Yeti fan base clamoring for Chikrin and Laine. This one hurts because I can hear everyone saying, if you get Connor Bedard, you're going to have yourself just the greatest team of all time. But GM Superb Man has got to listen to his gut. I said I needed a second line playmaker. Junior Jansevsky is available. Take him away from the Minnesota Wild. He is 89 overall. Look at those X factors, tape to tape, and third eye. So 2 passing X factors, and then he's got all alone skilled up, and it's tricky as well. This guy's got the same stick handling as Norrinen, but he's got the high or the medium elite, right? He's actually up there. 94 offensive awareness, defensive awareness at 82. Yep, this is the one. All right, Junior Jansevsky. And you know what? The Anaheim Ducks are after him. I want to make sure that we get him. We're going to offer him a 5-year, $10 million per. That's going to be $50 million over the next 5 years for Junior Jansevsky. This is a lot of money. This is a former first overall pick, but this really strengthens our forward core for next season. Our blue line is still going to be a little bit weak. We can maybe make a trade at the trade deadline, but I'm doing it. All right, Chase Davison. I already took Brock Faber, and now I'm going after Junior Jansevsky. GM Superb Man is offering the former first overall pick, $50 million over 5 years. Bang. There it is. Oh, geez. I'm currently considering my options. Oh, my God. There it is. Now, I still want to get our goaltender, but I'm going to wait on Thatcher Demko. Maybe those numbers go down a little bit. Yeah, backup goaltender, I'm going to wait on it. I'm going to wait a few days on it, all right? I want to see if some team gets him. But Thatcher Demko, I got to think, is going to drop off, and I can definitely acquire another goaltender at next year's trade deadline, all right? Here we go. Oh, 5 of 6. This is the day. It's got to be done. Will GM Superb Man land Junior Jansevsky? Junior Jansevsky goes to the New York Rangers. No! Oh, no. You know what? I offered him a fair contract. He's going to go be the Matt Zuccarello 2.0. Oh, Jesus, Junior. What have you done to me? What have you done to me? Free agency. No. Are those guys all gone now? Is everyone gone? Hang on a second. UFAs, right wingers. Laine's not there. Laine's not there. I waited too long. Laine's not there. Defensively, let's see. Chikrin is still available, though. Oh, I gotta rethink this. I gotta rethink it now. I'm sorry, Patrick Laine. We'll try to figure out where Patrick Laine went. Jacob Chikrin, I want to bring you back, buddy. All right. 1 year, $7 million. You can retire here. I'm not going to need to trade you away for what's it called? For value anymore. Bang. Jacob Chikrin, we're going to see if he can come back, help out that blue line a little bit. Jacob Chikrin, after going to Buffalo to get us the 3rd overall pick, Jacob Chikrin is coming back to Utah. Huge. Huge. Goalie, John. Yeah, I think with the goaltender, it's going to be something that we wait for the trade deadline. Just because the only guy that was available was Demko, but $4 million for Demko. Again, I'd rather spend that money somewhere else for right now if I can do it. But I think we can try Pastrnak or Draisaitl if those numbers come down enough, all right? So Pastrnak, I can already try to sign him, but no teams are interested right now, so hang on a second, all right? No teams are interested. Okay, so July 27th. I don't want to wait any longer. We have gone far enough that Leon Draisaitl and David Pastrnak, what's it called? They have got their price tags down to around $8 million. Now, the second that I offer a contract, another team might be like, hey, we want to try to match that. I still need to save a little bit of cap space for the goaltender, but we can get that at the trade deadline. We can get some retained salary in there. I can also, you know, work the injuries the way I know how. So this, I think, is going to work. All right, so 1 year at 8.5 for David Pastrnak. Again, this is a season where we can win the Stanley Cup. I'll probably throw Pastrnak on the 4th line right wing for the entire season and then bring him up for the playoffs just to get that +5. I do not want Pastrnak to take points away from our young players in their development, although this guy is absolutely going to help us with a Stanley Cup run for year number 9. Even if he drops off, he's still going to have his exact elite potential. All right, so 1 year at $8.5 million for Pastrnak. Let's see if he will sign. I was extremely happy to accept your offer. Man, I could have gotten in trouble with that one. He took 1 day to get back to me. What if another team offered him a contract and I was waiting 3-4 days at a time? Get guys like, oh yeah, I'll jump on that. I'll jump on that right now. All right. So, your Utah Yeti have loaded up for year number 9. Pastrnak is on the team. So, I know you guys are itching to see what the team looks like for preseason, so let's jump there. So, here we are, preseason of year number 9. Can your Utah Yeti go back-to-back again? 4 in 5 years. Well, we definitely loaded up. We're here preseason for the first time, so let's do roster moves, and let's see if we had any growth from our younger players, and I also want to see how it all works out, right? So, Hines is up to an 83 overall. That's good. Tamlin, you're going to be up there as well. Tamlin is the backup, but I have Ratcliffe, I have Urson, I have lots of different options there, right? So, Tower of Tamlin, you could be my backup goaltender again. It worked out for us last time. Donovan Hines in there. Defensively, you got Kurtz, you got Chikrin. Chikrin, does he drop to a medium top 4? What? Chikrin still has exact elite potential. All right, so Chikrin can stay on this team again for quite some time. That's nice. Faber, Kesselring, and Hellison. Yep. Looks good in the system. Any growth from these guys? Of course not. Quincy Fawcett, though. Quincy Fawcett and Westgarth. We've got to play these guys. See if they grow. Hang on a second. Right winger. And let me just go forwards. Forwards. Veshy, Pastrnak. Pastrnak. Franchise still. Exact elite. So he did drop down. See Vaughn. He's got the exact same. Curry, 88. Vishnevsky, 87. Nice. All right, so all you guys are good. Tukinen, Nabokov, Karkner. Yeah, and in this system, I might as well just bring up Douglas. Shirokov up to a 75 overall as a sniper, so maybe we want to start thinking about bringing him up to the NHL as well. Look at all these young players that we have. All right, so best lines, all right? Best lines. Let's see what we got. Oh, Jesus. Bang. All right, so Cooley, Veshy, and Vishnevsky gives me a +5, but it's got to be Curry. Okay, it's got to be Curry. Bang. There it is. So Curry, Cooley, Veshy. We get that +5. Now, Nyes is going to move up with Vaughn. Pastrnak gets us to a +3. Norton, Oh, Norton does get us to us +3, so the tape to tape wouldn't have mattered. I don't know why. I don't know how it's working, but Norton does work out there. Very good. Oh, wait. That's Vishnevsky. There you go. If I put Vishnevsky there and now Pasternak there, still +3. So Norton is not holding them back. Good. So that then leaves a third line of, you know, I don't know, Matthew Nyes, Pasternak, and Karkner. Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good. And then Tukkanen, Nabokov, and Gregor. Well, I got Capo Caco on the bench as well. Yeah, we've put together a pretty good forward core here, Utah. So the power play guys, you'd obviously want to get Veshy in there, Cooley. Curry can play on one. Vishnevsky can play on both. Sivan Norton, you got to give time to. If you give time to Nyes, I mean, I don't think I got any power play time for Pasternak and Nyes. But third round, I mean, the third line looking real good. And then you go back with Valaket and Kurtz, and then Lindstein and Fit. Did Valaket and Kurtz last year give us a +3? How's it gone down to +2? Would one of those new X Factors actually conflict with something that Kurtz has? All right, well, whatever. Losing X Factors now. Losing chemistry because of X Factors. I can also go Chikrin with Valaket for a +5. That is beautiful. Power play. I mean, I got Pasternak, Veshy, Kurt Siva. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. This team is effing stacked, all right? So, I need to know what you guys think. Look at Tukkanen killing off penalties now as well. Gregor, the penalty kill is going to have pluses everywhere. This is crazy. This is like the greatest team I've ever built, man. So if we could acquire, the only thing we're waiting on is the goaltender, right? Donovan Hines at 83. If we could have that 88, 89, 90 overall goaltender with this squad, forget about it. So I will do the regular season simulation myself. That way I can get some quick edits and tell some stories. And then we will take it to the next stream where we will have the Year 9 playoffs. And I don't know, I'm thinking that we're going to be a good team, right? Definitely going to be a good team. So we'll see if we can go back-to-back anything and everything. Let me know what you guys felt about that draft. Also free agency, missing out on Jansevsky, not going for Bedard, leaving us with Chikrin, but funny thing, right? That's the second time we've been left with Chikrin. Once we tried to get Mikko Rantanen, didn't get him, went with Chikrin. This time, tried to get Jansevsky, couldn't get him, went with Chikrin. And things were pretty good after that, so will it happen again here in year number 9? Make sure you guys are subscribed, turn on all notifications. You do not want to miss the playoff run for year 9, and that's going to be the next stream. Take it easy, boys, and I will see you all next time.